Welcome to 10 Things You Didn't Know About the Las Vegas Raiders right here on Kickoff Zone. Uncover the tale of the Gridiron's original outlaws with secrets and stories that have slipped through the cracks of NFL history. From the mystery of Vegas beginnings to the echoes of legendary plays, we're peeling back the silver and black veneer to reveal the untold. Strap in as we count down to the number one fact that will leave even the most diehard fans astounded. Number 10. The Pioneering Coach. Art Shell, etched in history as an 8-time Pro Bowler, carved a deeper legacy in 1989 by becoming the NFL's first African-American head coach in the modern era. Handpicked by Maverick owner Al Davis, Shell's appointment was a seismic shift in NFL culture. He didn't just lead the Raiders to victories. He led the way for diversity, with his tenure inspiring the hiring of minority coaches in the league. Shell's undeniable impact is measured by the progress he championed and the path he laid for those who followed. Number 9. The Ageless Wonder. George Blanda, the legendary Raider, was a marvel of the gridiron, shattering the age barrier in professional football. Even at 48, he not only played but thrived, becoming the oldest player to ever step onto an NFL field. His extraordinary career spanned a remarkable 26 seasons, during which he amassed an incredible 2,002 points. Blanda's records for points scored, most extra points made, and attempts stands as a tribute to his longevity and prowess. To this day, his legacy inspires, illustrating that in the realm of football, age is merely a number, and for Blanda, a number that marked history. Number 8. Three-peat feat. The storied Raiders franchise boasts a tapestry of triumphs, starting with an AFL championship in 1967 and spanning into NFL greatness with Super Bowl victories in 1977, 1981, and 1984. While their AFL victory came before the historic merger, their Super Bowl conquests etched their name across 3 decades of NFL lore. From the crushing defeat handed to the Vikings in 77, the strategic outmaneuvering of the Eagles in 81, to Marcus Allen's legendary performance against the Redskins in 84, the Raiders' resilient spirit and strategic mastery set a benchmark, crafting a legacy of excellence in professional football. Number 7. A domain ahead of its time. Decades before the neon glow of Vegas lit up Raider jerseys, owner Mark Davis secured a digital foothold in the city's future. It wasn't a gamble, but foresight when he registered LasVegasRaiders.com. Though believed to be in 1988, it was actually 1999, a play that predated relocation talks by nearly 2 decades. This domain name, once an internet placeholder, now serves as the vital home of the Raiders, signifying a visionary move. Like a quarterback calling the perfect audible, Davis's early claim echoed with the promise of tomorrow, making LasVegasRaiders.com a prescient piece of the Silver and Black's storied saga. Number 6. Mr. Raider. Jim Otto, revered as Mr. Raider, stands as a paragon of skill and unmatched durability in the annals of the Raiders. From 1960 to 1974, he never missed a game, starting in 210 consecutive regular season matches, a monumental feat reflecting his unwavering tenacity. Otto's reliable anchoring of the offensive line underpinned the Raiders' ascent to an AFL powerhouse, clinching 7 division championships within 8 years. With a storied 15-year career, marked by 12 Pro Bowl appearances and 10 All-Pro selections, Otto's legacy transcends stats as the embodiment of Raider Nation's enduring spirit. His sequence of starts, a testament to his resilience, remains a hallowed record in the NFL's history books. Number 5. Raiders' Las Vegas debut. In 1964. Long before officially becoming the Las Vegas Raiders, the franchise had a notable encounter with the city in 1964. On October 24 of that year, they played a preseason game against the Houston Oilers, the first professional football game in Las Vegas. The event, orchestrated by Al Davis and Wilbur Clark as a charity game, signified the beginning of a long-standing association with the city. Although this game didn't directly herald the team's relocation, it laid the groundwork for a relationship that would culminate in the Raiders' move to Las Vegas decades later, officially sanctioned by the NFL in 2017. Number 4. Raider Nation. A term that embodies the fierce loyalty of the Las Vegas Raiders fans. This term was popularized by Jim Hudson in the 1990s as the Raiders made Oakland their home again. It's since become a symbol of the team's rebel spirit and its supporters' devotion, stretching from their earlier days in Oakland to Los Angeles and now to Las Vegas. While there are whispers that Raider Nation could have roots dating back to the 1970s or early 80s, it's Hudson's coinage in the 1990s that cemented the term in Raider lore. From the notorious black hole section of the Oakland Coliseum to the broader reaches of the team's fan base, Raider Nation reflects a culture of diehard fans united across time and cities, bound by a shared passion for their team. Number 3. Los Angeles' first Super Bowl. The Los Angeles Raiders etched their name into NFL history with a resounding victory in Super Bowl XVIII. On January 22, 1984, they took on the Washington Redskins and emerged victorious with a commanding 38-9 score. This triumph was significant, not only as a display of their dominance on the field, but also because it represented the first Super Bowl win by a team based in Los Angeles. At the time, the Raiders were playing their seasons in LA, a period stretching from 1982 to 1994. This victory left an indelible mark on Los Angeles sports history, giving the city its first taste of Super Bowl glory, courtesy of the Raiders' powerhouse performance. Number 2. Making every number count. In the Raiders' world, the numbers of legends like Kenny Stabler's 12, Marcus Allen's 32, or Howie Long's 75 aren't tucked away in the vault of history. Instead, they remain in active duty, waiting to be claimed by the next wave of talent. It's a subtle nod to the past, but a clear message for the future. Every player has a chance to build their own legacy, no matter the number. The Raiders' approach is unique. While most teams seal away their storied numbers, Las Vegas keeps them in the game. It's not about erasing history, it's about adding new chapters to it, one player at a time. Number 1. Super Bowl dominance. In the annals of the NFL, the Raiders stand out not just for their victories, but for the commanding way they seize them. In Super Bowl XI, the Raiders' dominance was on full display, overpowering the Minnesota Vikings 32-14. With Fred Biletnikoff securing MVP and Willie Brown making a historic interception return. The momentum was unstoppable by Super Bowl XV, as Jim Plunkett's leadership as a wildcard team dismantled the Eagles 27-10. By Super Bowl XVIII, the Raiders had perfected their art, decimating the Washington Redskins 38-9 in a game immortalized as Black Sunday, with Marcus Allen's record-breaking rush securing his MVP status. These aren't just wins. They're milestones of a relentless pursuit of greatness. As we wrap up this look back at their heritage in the Kickoff Zone, we salute the Raiders legends, Jim Otto, George Blanda, and Art Shell. Their tenacity carved out a legacy of excellence, highlighted by 3 Super Bowl wins. Each victory from the '67 AFL Championship to the Super Bowl dominations reflected a franchise's indomitable spirit, culminating in the wild-card triumph of 1981 and Marcus Allen's historic rush in 1984. Now in the Vegas limelight, the Raiders' legacy not only endures, but thrives. Join us next time for more tales of Raider valor and the unfolding Vegas chapter. Remember to follow us, Raider Nation, as we continue the journey.